Hello and welcome to the Science Museum. My name is Anna and I work in the learning department here. We are in West London, South Kensington, if you want to come over and find us. There are 5 whole floors of the museum for you to explore and all sorts of different topics are covered. So we've got genetics, technology, transport, and the famous Launchpad gallery as well, our interactive hands-on games area. Currently, we are in one of our most famous galleries, the Making One World gallery. On the floor of this gallery is a timeline, and it takes you all the way from 1870 all the way up to 2000. And along the way you can see all the different things that were created in transport and in our general lives. Over here we have the very famous Ford Model T. It was the first car to be mass produced in a production line. Above your heads is the Lockheed Electra, a famous plane used in the film Casablanca. So if you've ever watched Casablanca, that plane was in it. This gallery gets a bit busy, lots of people. Over on the left-hand side over here is a beautiful model of DNA, so the stuff that's inside you and makes up you. And over here we have one of our most famous and photographed objects in the museum. It's the Apollo 10 capsule. So it's been all the way to the moon, around the moon and back again, and it took 3 astronauts. And if you go around the back of it, there is lots of burn and scorch marks on the underside of the capsule where you can see where it re-entered the atmosphere. Okay, so welcome to the Who Am I gallery, which is all about genetics and who you are. You can find out lots of different things about what you're scared of and how we measure your brain activity, or you can check out some of our very strange objects like the 7-toed cat just here. And just over there we have our live science area where actual scientists are doing things right here, right now, experimenting with our visitors, so you can come in and be part of the live experiment and their research. So we're now on the 3rd floor of the Science Museum, and this is one of my favourite galleries. It's called the Flight Gallery. You can see all these amazing planes. Most of them are not models, they're all actual planes that have flown. And over there, if you can just about see what looks like an egg shape, a giant egg shape, is actually the cross-section of a Boeing 747. So when you're doing your long-haul flights to England or anywhere else, one of those planes might be one that you go in. So this one here is called the Vickers Vimy. It was flown by Alcock and Brown. They were 2 people, and they went on a very exciting journey across the Atlantic for the first time. Their exciting journey was because they were flying back from America across the Atlantic, and they flew into a blizzard, so lots of snow, and they couldn't really see, and ice formed on these propellers. So I think it was Alfred who had to get out and actually walk across this bit here and scrape the ice off the propellers, and then carefully get back into the cockpit.
There's a starman waiting in the sky. He'd like to come and meet us.
We're on the ground floor in the Exploring Space Gallery. It's one of our very popular galleries with schools and younger audiences because everybody loves space. And this is Sputnik model. So Sputnik is the first satellite to ever have been sent up into Earth's orbit. And just over there is the engine that was inside the Saturn V rocket that took the astronauts to the moon for the first time. And behind me here is a model of the lunar lander. So the lunar lander was taken all the way up to the moon on the Apollo 11 mission.
A beautiful blue marble of ocean, land, clouds.
It's basically the Earth. It's the exact same data being transported from the satellites down to us, actually on this Earth. Okay, so that is the end of our quick tour around the museum. Thanks for coming along. I hope there's something here that's inspired you to come and visit us, and maybe we'll see you soon. Bye!